Hi guys, welcome back to TJM. All week I've been thinking about my XJ12 barn finder and Natasha and wanting to maybe get it started, even though I was going to leave it up there for until I get that fuel tank sorted out. So we've jumped the queue a little bit. I've gone up there for 2 days and we've had a look to see whether to get it started or not. So that's coming up in this video. And also whether or not I can fix up that the Teves brake system, which is a complex system. When I rolled that car off the trailer, it had 0 brakes. It had a hard pedal but no brakes, and it involves accumulator and all those other electric motors and pumps and that in there. It's a completely different system. So I've got to try and get that fixed too, and if we get that fixed, we might even try and take it for a test drive, plus a few other things coming up. So let's go, shall we? Well, first of all, I want to check to see if this fuel pump's still working. So we're just going to bypass the fuel pump relay and just power it up and just run the fuel back from the surge tank through the system back into the tank again. Then we'll put some fresh fuel in it and run that through just to clean out the system a bit more. Well, it's not actually working. You can feel it clicking on. It's actually not going, so I have to pull it out. That's pretty easy to get out. We'll test it on the bench, get a little bit more of that fuel out of it. Well, it was a bit seized up, but it seems to be working all right now. Pump through all that dirty old fuel, so I might whack that back in, I think. Okay, we've jumped the relay and we've got fresh fuel flowing right through the system now. So let's try and start it, I guess. We'll just put that relay back in. Been running it for about 2 minutes. I can hear the fuel run through the system, and there's no leaks up this end. So let's try and crank it. You have no fuel leaks. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if we can start this old girl. Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Straight away! Oil pressure's going up. Oh, are you serious? Smooth as. You've got to be kidding me, that's just great news. Calming down a bit, so the cold start injectors don't seem like they're working. I'm excited. Getting there with his old girl. you, wifey. Okay, first things first, let's get some nice clean fluid into these back calipers. Okay, press down, up, and you're at the bottom, up, and down again, and down again, up. Front one done. Okay, got a nice fresh Ryco filter. So we'll get some oil in it. Penrite give you these pouring spouts now. It's sort of handy because you can't get that my normal oil funnel down there because of that timing chain. Maybe we get that little pointer down there. Well, let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Probably won't. I think if you go that way. Get it in there. And it's got a little vent there too, so it will vent at the same time. It's working. Okay, got the car off the hoist. It's got fresh oil, fresh filter, fresh brake fluid. We've semi-sorted out the fuel system. Shall we take it for a test run? Okay. I've lost my keys already. Let's do it. Okay. All right. First driving 6 or 7 years. Go slow. These tyres, oh, they're so out of round. Bump, 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 bump. To warm them up a bit. It's got tyres on there, whether they probably need to be replaced, especially. It's been six years without been moving, and I don't know how old they are to try and check their date stamp. Horn works. Oh, one horn worked. Both of them walked a second ago. Take it up the hill. This is the test bit. Struggling a bit. Still running on all 12. Brakes are working. I've done a good job bleeding those brakes, so wifey helped me do that. Go down the hill very gently, very gently. Temperature's up to normal already. Now, I'm all for picking up kids, but there's a place where you should be picking up your kids. Not in the middle of the road, lady. Really pulling to the left. Could be just tyres. see if the maybe something's grabbing the. Oh, she's like, yeah, it must be brakes. Something's pulled to the left seriously, really bad. Well, we got around the block. Obviously it still needs work. Temperature's going up higher than it's supposed to be going up. So I haven't really checked the coolant yet. It has coolant in it though. But she's a start. She's going to be good. She's got good oil in it now. Yeah. Have a look outside, see what's going on with that brake. Doesn't feel hot. Something's dragging there. Jacked her up. Oh, yeah, she's tight. Well, needs to work on those front brakes. She's seized up big time. Well, I've taken the wheel off this left-hand side because it was binding up and get it for a bit of a test drive. And it's got plenty of pad in them, and they're just a bit rusty. They probably will need eventually, so that's not going to come out real easy, is it? Well, she's proven a real bugger to get out, and I don't have the clamps to pull it back up here with me, so I'm just gradually pulling it bit by bit, and just nearly out. It's nearly out. Well, I got one out. Pads are relatively meaty, which is a good thing. It means those pistons haven't come out too far, so they weren't exposed with those rubbers cracking. But it was hard to get out. Well, I pulled them out and all the pistons were a bit sticky. This lower outer one was particularly tight, so I held them all individually at a time and then pumped one at a time and then brought it back again, let any extra fluid out of there because you don't want to pat that dirty fluid back into the line again. So that's good. So those calipers will need reconditioning or exchange ones, but they're going to do me for the time being. The brakes work pretty well. We'll try the brakes. Ah, yes. Yeah, not sticking. I'll take it for a longer run later, but you put it back into drive and let go of the pedal and she creeps forward. That means they're not sticking. And look what else I noticed on this thing in the indicators, because Jaguar put the indicator up there behind the steering wheel, you don't see them. So someone's been smart enough to put new ones down there. How good's that? Bit of work in doing that, to pull that dash out and everything, but it's pretty good. Well, how good was that? In 2 days we've got it started, we've got that brake system all working perfectly, even though she will need more work with those brakes. It needs to have some new calipers put on it eventually, but she drives around the block fine. Those brakes are good now, so at least we've got it going. I'm so excited that TEV system is working so well. That wasn't too much of an issue, but thank you very much for Wifey for helping. And also thank you very much, Adam, from Living with a Classic YouTube, Living with a Classic. I Googled how to bleed a TEV's brake system. Adam's video came straight up. 2 minutes later, I knew how to do it. Wifey helped me and we got it done. So thanks very much, guys. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe or tell your mates. And thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Sorry, yes, I had to get back to just a simple dinner with chicken on the barbie. whether I can fix up that fix up the Teves fucking brake system.